Tell you how this bitch was my friend first and then became my lover. Let's talk about it.
So, you want to go first?
I mean, you can go first. I don't care. Like, I mean,
No,
we both here, so we can both tell our sides, you know.
So we start from how
the
we
beginning.
met. Okay, so how we met. You remember how we met?
I wouldn't go.
No, not how we met, but when we start
being friends at.
Yeah, boom.
Okay.
Like when we start interacting with each other, because we always knew each other from Atlanta,
yeah.
But it was like a cross street in the club. Hey girl, you cute.
Yeah.
And keep it pushing. But I think y'all, this was 2014, 15 maybe. And you, me, and at the time, Cherry was on Bourbon Street. Were we down there for Estes Festival or Mardi Gras? I think it was Estes Festival because they didn't give Mardi Gras tea.
Yeah, it was one of them.
And I had seen you on Bourbon, and you were like, Jelena, I was like, yeah, we know what y'all doing here, you know, type shit. And then you was like, I got something I want to tell you.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, what? Because the boy, and so when I had kind of realized you was talking about my ex at the time, the boy, or whatever like that, I was like, girl, I don't want to hear that shit, girl. We having fun, girl. Fuck that nigga, he in jail. I'm not surprised, bitch. I've been hearing all type of shit. And then I feel like that was our first, like, you know what I'm saying, encounter. But then, what happened after that? Because I feel like after that moment,
that's when
we was inseparable.
Okay, so let me tell you. So, okay, boom. The guy that she was dating, they was dating for about 5 years. He knew that me and her knew each other or knew of each other. We weren't quite friends, but he knew that we knew of each other, right? So, this particular guy ended up coming to try to talk to me. But he knew that I didn't know who he was, but he knew that me and her knew who each other was.
Right.
So he knew all of that, but he knew I didn't know who he was. So he was trying to talk to me. And he really wasn't my cup of tea. I was just trying to see what his motive was, because he was moving so fast with me. Like, he was just moving so fast with me, so I was kind of like, hold up. Boom. Moving fast forward, I ended up finding out that he was her ex. I mean, they had just broke up. This nigga she been with for 5 years, you know, whatever the situation was. So I cut him off because even though me and her wasn't friends, I was really cool with her. I liked her energy. So I didn't want to bring that type of energy to her. If you get what I'm saying, like, I didn't want to be a part of that. Like, like, no. And I just felt like it was wrong. I didn't want nobody to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially a bitch I'm speaking to in the club and my nigga you over there kicking it with my nigga. Like, that's lame to me. That's like lame movement.
Right.
So then, once I found it out, I cut him off immediately. So from there, when I saw her in New Orleans when she was singing, is when I started to tell her about it. Like, oh my God, I didn't even know, like, whatever. Not saying that I felt like I owe her, but I liked it who she was.
Right.
I feel like we were good.
And bitch, I was drunk. I was like, I don't want to hear that shit.
We were cool as hell. So I just felt like that was the perfect time to go ahead and tell her. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, I saw her, whatever. After that, I would just say we just started hanging. Like, we just started.
Tight on.
Tight.
I'll tell y'all, listen, the way we was hanging out, and it was a gap, because when I seen her and we seen each other in New Orleans or whatever the case may be like that, we still hadn't hung. This was before, this had to be during the Backpage era. Around that time, because that's when everybody had just got their implants done. That was the era, our era of girls was getting their implants done and X, Y, and Z like that. So we had ended up hanging out. I'll never forget, I had a great Camaro. We ended up matter of fact, how we ended up hanging out is I ended up I was in Louisiana or New Orleans or something like that, and you and Mari had went to fucking Baymont, Texas, and we met in Texas because I was with my cousin Tay, and you was with Mari. And we went, we met up in Texas, and it went from there. We was tired.
Yeah, I remember.
But he didn't know that, like, I was still, like, actively talking to him here and there, because he was in prison for 5 years after we had been together for 5 years. So it was like I would talk to him, but he didn't know we was cool.
Yeah,
he never knew. So we keyed up, like, it was to the point we was watching where sometimes, like, bitch, he'll be hitting her up on her social media and stuff, like, why he in prison? Like, you know, he don't even know we went up.
Yeah.
He don't even know we went up.
One specific time, I remember me and her sis said, we were so cool. We knew everything he was trying to do. And we were so locked in that we were like, bitch, he called her phone. She said, be quiet. I ain't say nothing. He called my phone. She said, see, bitch, that's what she just said. I said, say something.
Right.
Because it's like, we cool now. Like, we're past it, nigga. You over here trying to play.
And we don't care. But see, that's what fucked him up. He was so mad. I don't know what they did to him. That had to hurt him. I think that still sticks with him today because he still be talking about it.
Yes.
He be like, but Dad, I just don't understand. But anyway, so that started our friendship. This was strictly a friendship. We wasn't, you know, we didn't, you know, I think we was attracted to each other's personality. We was like very inseparable and stuff like that. And we met at a time where we were pouring, I feel like we was pouring into each other, and we spent a lot of time talking, like venting, trauma, everything, like all of that. Like we used to sit in the bathroom for hours.
And you know how people say people trauma bonded? I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like we trauma bonded.
We did. We was going through shit. Niggas was lying.
Right.
Yeah, it was a lot, bitch. And we just felt like we could be there for each other. I feel like she was there for me. I felt like she was there for me in a way that I never had felt from a woman. And it's being real.
And so, because remember when I first met, when we first started hanging out and shit like that, I didn't like to be hugged and touched.
Yeah, she didn't.
Like, they used to make me feel
I was the first person she started to let hug and touch her eventually. Because I was so consistent. I used to be like, Jelani, like we would be crying and all that. I'm like, why I can't hug you? Like we'll be crying together, and I'm like, give me a hug. She'll be like, no, bitch, I don't want to hug you.
Right.
Bitch, why you want to hug me? And I'm like, bitch.
But
like,
mind you,
girl.
Mind you, she used to be like, girl, you gotta stop being like that and stuff. And then you was going through your relationship with your mom, and then we helped each other navigate our situations. Yeah. We navigated the situations. And I feel like the friendship was there. Everybody used to see us together in Atlanta. Everybody knew we was friends and stuff. Yeah. Now, how we ended up messing around and stuff, and we get into being each other's lovers, dating, etc.
No, let's move forward. So
go ahead. Go ahead.
After that guy, because we got, like, after that, our friendship just grew. So he was out in the picture. We wasn't studying him. We both looked at each other and said, we're going to dub him. We're going to ignore him. Right. And we both did. Like, we both was just like, fuck him, girl. Moving forward, how we got into intertwine, it started with this guy.
Right.
Hefner. I'm going to say Hefner.
Hefner, yeah.
It started with Hefner.
Or you can say Bangs.
Bangs.
Y'all, for the people who know, y'all know who Bangs is.
So, up until we met Bangs, we still like this.
Like this.
Hanging, going
didn't even know.
Yeah.
Because mind you, she was fucking with him first. I never knew who he was. Yeah. Like, because I knew the name, but it was two of them, and I didn't know specifically which one she was fucking with. So, this is how it happened, y'all. I swear to God. So, this from my side. She was already fucking with a nigga. You want to go first, like how you want a nigga man? Or you want me to
I should go first. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I met him with my niece, which is her daughter.
Whoa, we finna get deep.
I met him. But everybody else.
No, but I'm saying it's finna get interesting. That's
so I met him one night on a rendezvous, and if you know what rendezvous is, bitch, you know what that is.
Girl, a sneaky two men.
Yeah, so my niece was like, him and his homeboy is over there. Do you want to go over there? So I'm like, yeah, I'll go. She showed me a picture of them. Like, I was like, okay, I'll go, whatever. And I'm not gonna even lie.
And when we say my daughter, not my biological daughter, like, you know, my daughter in the community, like I'm a mother figure or whatever the case. Yeah,
like daughter. That, like a trans daughter. Yeah.
Y'all know for the ones who get it.
So yeah, we went over there, and when we went over there, both of the men were very attractive. He just had this charm that was he had this way of charming me, and I think that's what kind of made me. No, really.
No, I'm being serious.
Some niggas,
I believe. I know. Now that I believe it, I know exactly.
Yeah,
what
you want to talk about because that's how he got you.
Right.
He did. He charmed me. He's a charmer. I cannot listen. we cannot take what some people have. The nigga is a charmer. So, because when you meet him, he make you feel like the world is just revolves around you.
Right.
That's it. Like, that's a charmer to me. That's somebody who wants to just see you smile or whatever. But so I ended up going over there, girl. We ended up chilling and vibing, you know, and whatever. Then we go home.
Oh, you took him to your house that night?
No, me and Oriana
okay. I'm just like, girl, wait. Me
and Oriana come back to your house.
Uh-huh.
So when we come back to your house, I forgot. I didn't even know my niece had fucked him. But
let's start there.
You know, we ain't gonna start there. We just gonna say
no, but I was just saying so that they understand.
Yeah, I didn't know that he fucked her because they got into it about me. She left the room. I forgot to even say all this.
Okay,
but she
so going now.
Yeah, she left. They got into it. I forgot what they got into it about, but they got into it. So boom, I left because she left, of course. Boom, they were getting into it or whatever they were getting into it about. I don't know. But they had the guy Hefner, Bangs, like I said, Bangs and her were getting into it. I never even knew that they had any account. But I mean, I could assume because of what we was going over there doing, I'm gonna be an adult. Like,
right.
I mean, but I wasn't thinking like that. I didn't care. It wasn't even about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, her and Banks were getting into it. So he was texting me on Twitter. This is when I found out he had a Twitter. Like, all this is happening in one night. I'm like, oh, okay, this nigga got me a Twitter. He don't find my Twitter. Whatever. Mind you, I'm just starting to do content. She's already doing content. She had already been doing content.
Yeah, with my ex.
With her ex. Her ex, not the one that
we both dealt with.
Met.
My ex just said it right here on my page.
Ex that she was with in between time.
Brayley.
Yeah, Brayley. Yeah, she was with Brayley. Boom. She left, girl. Whatever. Anywho, because that don't matter.
Right.
But yeah. So they was getting into it or whatever. He texted me like, "Oh my, are you cool?" Whatever. I'm like, y'all need to stop. Whatever. Moving forward. So he was hitting my phone on every day since then, like just calling me, "What you doing? What you doing? Whatever." He'll be like, "Let's do a video," because he had just started doing content as well. He started doing OnlyFans as well. So he was trying.
He had just started collabing with trans women.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
He had been doing it, but he had just started collabing with trans women. That's correct. And I was like, "Let's do a video together. Let's do a video together. Let's do a video together." And I kept saying, "Let's do a video together," or whatever. And he was like, "Okay, when I come down to Atlanta, because at the time he stayed in Virginia." So, we never got around to it because every time either I was too busy or he would stand me up, whatever. One night specifically, how I stopped like dealing with him at this particular time, and they ended up meeting. The reason I'm telling you this, so you know how they ended up meeting. Also, so he was like, "I'm me and my girlfriend." He was telling me he had a real girlfriend at the time, and he was baby mama. She was his baby mama, and he was like, Can me and my baby mama come over there? Can me and my baby mama? And I'm like, nigga, every time you say you gonna pull up on me, you don't.
Right.
I was like, I mean, that's cool or whatever. I don't care or whatever the situation was. I don't know what happened between him and his baby mama. He still didn't pull up. So at that point, I said, you know what? You keep lying to me and playing with me. You keep lying to me and playing with me. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to cut your ass off. So I cut that bitch completely off. That bitch was hitting me up, and he could not get no response out of me. I'm a Libra. When I'm over something, when I'm mad about something, because I stand firm on what I believe in, I ain't gonna take your ass at all, baby. Like, it was months. It had to been months. They ended up running. So in that time.
Okay, so boom.
Yeah. Okay.
This is how I met him. Bam. I'm doing content. You know what I'm saying? I don't just rock up with my nigga. Okay, so for some reason, y'all, it's like every nigga I be getting and that I fall in love with and we be together for years, they always go to fucking prison or jail. And I can't wait. I'm sorry. I can't wait 5 6. No. Like, especially if we married and there ain't no platform left there. So anyway, me and him ended up breaking up, whatever the case may be, because we used to do OnlyFans together. We used to make a lot of money together. Like, he was my nigga. And so when we stopped doing content and stuff like that, because we was living together, I moved into my apartment separate from him, and then I had my own apartment or whatever. So I was looking for a new content partner, and I ran across this nigga on Twitter. And so I didn't know who he was, but he was supposed to be hot shit, the nigga that everybody wanted, dreamed to collab with. He was quote unquote DL, wasn't open with the, you know, blah, 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 the things or whatever. So he ended up coming to Atlanta, and we had plans to collab, which was crazy because it's another bitch he was fucking with that he came to Atlanta with. He ended up leaving this hoe, or whatever the case may be. So basically, you know, he was using the whole car to come collab with me, but I didn't know he was using the whole car. But the hoe knew he was using the car to come see me, and she knew who I was, which is weird because when I think about it now, she was in contact with me through that process, but I didn't know why. Like, she wasn't telling me. You know what I'm saying? She knew what was going on.
Right.
Long story short, we did a collab. You know what I'm saying? Honey, girl, the collab was he. And like she said, he's a charmer. So, he charmed my ass. Bitch, I had caught a call. He had ended up texting me. He was like, I was telling him, you know, that I didn't feel good or whatever the case may be. He was like, oh, what's wrong? I was like, I feel nauseous, whatever the case may be, whatever, my nose running, boom, boom, boom. He was like, okay. He was like, I'm gonna hit you up in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes when he had hit me up, y'all, he was like, check the door, girl. He had on DoorDash me soup and ginger ale and all of the things and stuff like that. So, girl, I'm like, you know. So, long story short, we vibing, we kicking it out.
But you got to tell them this. Mind you, in the process that he's doing this, she's my friend, so she's coming back.
Right, but I still don't know that who they have her intertwined at this point.
But she's telling me like,
but no, don't get there yet. Don't get there yet. Okay. So, because you're gonna skip something. Okay. Because I still hadn't told you yet. So boom. So mind you, go back to that. So it's like we're vibing or whatever the case may be, and so bitch, you know now he leaving whatever hoe he came to Atlanta with, telling her because he was a content creator. You know he. You know what I'm saying? So he leaving her at the room telling her like, yeah, I'm going on an alcohol, or I got a client, or stuff like that. But he's really coming to my house, but I don't know this. So he coming to my house in the night, leaving like 7, 8 in the morning. I guess acting like he had overnights or whatever the case may be. And yeah, so mind you, one time I had, and she still didn't know yet, I had been telling her like, girl, why I met this nigga? Like, bitch, she be, you know, paying my bills. He's so fine. Like, bitch, she be coming to, so as we talking, I guess I started saying some shit that make her feel like, wait a minute, this sound like such and such, such and such, such and such. But we still never revealed it at that point. So what happened was, this is how you really find out. I had another nigga over there. Remember, I had another nigga over there that I had just collabed with, and Bangs was popping up on me. And y'all have to understand, we stayed literally right down the street together. So, remember I called you and I had cooked, so you was supposed to come over. Anyway, I called you, I was like, girl, hurry up, get over there. Because listen, no, wait, no, but listen, let me finish something.
Let me stop quick, because I can cut this. More of the point is what I'm saying is, girl, we got interaction with him all together over the phone. He was in Vegas.
Right, but no, because this is important, girl.
No, you saying it. You talking like you was already with him, Jelani.
No, I'm saying like I'm still not knowing.
No,
that.
You remember you called me to the house when he.
But then when I'm telling you, I called you to the house to help me out because I had one nigga over there and he was coming, so I wanted you to come over there.
I get all of that.
Okay, yeah. You got your
like
food.
You saying it like you been with him.
What you mean?
Like you saying, oh girl, I told you about this nigga.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like we had been messing around not long, like we wasn't together, but I'm saying like bitch, I said we was vibing like that. Like bitch, we was vibing, we was around each other for like a consecutive week.
Let me say
they were not dating. Yeah.
More to the point, nobody. This is what I want everybody to understand, because I gotta be honest. No, I do.
Go ahead.
We all started dating overnight. Literally. Nobody dated nobody first. He never dated me first. He never dated her first.
But he was talking to both of us without us knowing.
He was just talking to both of us. I knew that.
I didn't know.
See, he was telling me he was talking to you.
I
knew that. He been had told me. I'm the one told you when you was like, oh my God, this nigga, he bought me some medicine. I said, well, how you gonna be with a nigga?
Yeah, but you know, we had already
like me too.
We had ended up figuring it out because he had asked me. Okay, boom. the cats was out the bag that you had already fucked him and stuff. Cause you like, girl, he been hitting me up. You was showing me he had been hitting you up and stuff the whole time that I've been chilling with him in Atlanta.
So, listen, we were so cool at that point. What I'm saying is, we were so cool that she was able to tell me about the nigga, and I was a friend too to say, "Oh, girl, well, he been talking to me too." Simple shit.
Bam.
Like,
then I came to you. I was like, girl, well, why? As I'm telling you, I'm like, girl, why he was asking me how I feel about being in the powder, and you were like, bitch, he was just telling me the same thing earlier, asking me that, and whatever, and we ended up calling him like. So you want us to all be together?
No.
That night, yes,
no.
we did, girl.
She got mad. Let me say,
yes,
Jelani. Let me say what
I got mad about what?
She got mad. Let me tell you what happened was. She got mad because he proposed the situation to me first.
Oh, yeah, I did. And I didn't know that.
And she didn't know.
You about it.
Be quiet, because I'm going to tell you. Her whole thing why she was... I know, hold on, wait. Her whole thing why she was mad because she felt like why I had to tell her and he did. Because they were, like, kicking it. They were chilling. They were this. She kind of felt like, well, how y'all been talking and how y'all this and how y'all come up with a party situation and I know nothing about it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but see,
he had already been telling me that he wanted to do that.
Right, but see,
so I was like, ask her.
But you have
he was like, you should ask her, Kim. I was like, ask her.
No, but you
he
have to understand.
He put in my head too. No, he put in my. I kept saying. I think we
right,
both
but that's
should
from
ask.
your end. That's what I'm saying. That's y'all relationship with what he's telling you because it was about to be a whole different way.
Right, but
it was about to be different because, like I said, I'm not knowing that he's communicating with you, so he's kicking it to me like, I really want to fuck with you, you're open, I like you because you know I like that freaking shit, so I be doing stuff. He already knew my mindset was certain. Yeah,
he told me he wanted to fuck with you.
But this is what I'm saying. And on my end, he wasn't telling me it was you. He had asked me. He was just like, how would you feel about, such and such and such and such and such and such. So when I brought it to you, you was like, girl, I already know. He had already been told you. So that night, we called him together because we was at your house chilling. Because he was on his way back to Atlanta from somewhere. We ended up calling him like, yo, we together. You know how we do, girl. We together. I thought you want to fuck her. We been fucking niggas together. Yeah, because we had already been fucking niggas together. Don't leave that out. We had already been fucking niggas together. We just didn't date no niggas together. We had already been sharing dick. So stop the cap, girl. No shame. We got fucked a couple times together. So he wasn't the first. He was just the first one that we dated and whatever the fuck.
Okay, so basically, now what I can tell y'all what was dumb as hell. We were so excited about doing it, we just jumped into it. And literally,
I don't think we thought it was serious.
We did. Oh no, we didn't. No, let's be real. When we all said, okay, we're gonna be in a poly relationship. In
my mind, I was like, we finna all be doing content, going on true Halloween, because that's what we was doing at the time. Like, bitch, we all was doing the same shit, content creators and escorts. So to me, I'm giving, this nigga paying all our bill. He look good, he fucking us good, he taking us both. Me and her already friends, we already get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, we already like, it is nothing. And then that shit crept up out of nowhere. It was that Florida trip. It was that trip to Fort Lauderdale. This would woke everything up. If I could go back, I would have left that trip. Oh, I wish I would have left that trip. Oh, I wish I would have left that trip.
Girl, so we gonna leave y'all here. Like and subscribe if y'all want to hear part 2. Just the inside of the relationship.
Oh my God.
Like,
y'all listen, that Florida trip started it all. Like, that's the next step. So if y'all want to hear like with a shit,
like and subscribe and come to part 2.
Because oh my God,